How do welders work safely in confined spaces? Imagine working inside a tight, dark tank or a narrow tunnel where space is limited and hazards are everywhere. That's where welders often find themselves in construction projects. Working safely in these environments is not just about skill but following strict safety rules. Confined spaces are areas with limited entry and exit points, poor airflow, and restricted movement. They can be tanks, vessels, tunnels, or small containers. Because of these conditions, welders face risks like toxic fumes, low oxygen levels, fires, explosions, electrical shocks, heat, and physical strain. To stay safe, welders start with a detailed pre-work assessment. They check the space for hazards like toxic gases, flammable vapors, and sharp objects. They also look for physical constraints that could cause injury. If the space is classified as a permit-required confined space, welders must follow formal procedures and get special permits before starting work. Monitoring the air inside the space is vital. Welders use gas detectors to measure oxygen levels, which should stay above 19.5%. They also check for dangerous gases or vapors that could ignite or cause health issues. Continuous air monitoring ensures the environment remains safe during the job. Ventilation is another key step. Mechanical fans or exhaust systems are used to bring in fresh air and remove fumes, heat, and hazardous gases. Without proper ventilation, welders risk suffocation or inhaling toxic fumes. Personal protective equipment is essential. Welders wear helmets with filters suited for confined spaces, fire-resistant clothing, gloves, and respiratory protection like supplied air respirators or air-purifying masks if needed. These help protect against burns, sparks, and harmful fumes. Electrical safety is also critical. Because confined spaces can be damp and cramped, welders use insulated tools, ensure proper grounding, and avoid contact with live electrical parts. Work practices matter too. Welders plan their movements to avoid awkward postures that could cause fatigue or injury. They also sequence their welding tasks to minimize time spent in risky positions. For permit-required spaces, strict entry procedures are followed. This includes having a trained attendant outside the space and a clear rescue plan ready in case of emergencies. Fire prevention is another focus. Welders remove flammable materials from the area, use fire-resistant blankets or shields, and keep fire extinguishers nearby. In construction careers, welders learn these safety rules early on. They get trained in confined space safety regulations and best practices. Mastering these safety measures protects their health and life, keeps projects compliant with safety standards, and helps ensure everything runs smoothly. Working safely in confined spaces is a team effort that combines preparation, equipment, and careful planning.